Hey, St. Thomas, I hope you're having a great week. I just wanted to pass along something that came up in my prayer life this week. It is one of those moments where you get kind of a breakthrough, an epiphany, and something just hits you. And some of the podcasts that I was listening to and some of my prayers came up, the idea of being fully present came up a couple of times and took a while to hit me over the head with it. And I began to realize just how often we are not fully present in the moment around us. We are so worried sometimes about the past or about the future, and to be fully present. And this came to me in a sense about a sermon I was listening to by Nadia Bolz-Weber, who's a Lutheran pastor. And she talked about the I am statements that Jesus says. And Jesus, if you'll notice, was fully present in the moment. While Jesus talked about the future and talked about the past, he was really concerned a lot with what was going on in that moment. And the I am statements are just an indication of that. He never said, I will be or I was. He says, I am. We're talking about I am the bread of life. I am the living water. I am the great shepherd, the good shepherd. So I just wanted you to be more aware, and perhaps I'm trying to be more aware of what is going on in this moment. Not so much worried about the past, not terribly concerned with the future, being aware of them, but also being fully present and aware in our present moment. Because I think sometimes if we don't, at least in my experience, I have found I have missed God at work. I've been so worried about God, what God has done and what God is going to do, that I'm missing what God is doing right now. And God is up to something, and I think it's sometimes, in fact, I know it's our job to get out there and to figure out what God is up to in our lives and the lives around us and in our world. So take a moment in your prayer life, perhaps to reflect what God is doing now in this moment, whether it be a joyful thing or perhaps you're going through some trouble. Perhaps to take some reflection time and to be fully present in that moment and find out where God is at work. Because no matter what you're going through, I'm fully convinced that God is there with you and among you. Perhaps we can help each other open our eyes to see God at work. Have a great week. I will see you this Sunday at 9:30 at the Universalist Memorial Church at 16th and S. Take care.